again, my name is Surma. I would like to add a video um, that of a confirmation dream that I had on February 11, 2015. I fasted and prayed to God and asked them if I am coming with Him or not, and what I need to do to fix in my life in order for me uh, to go with Him to heaven. My dream, at the time I worked third shift, so I started my fast at 12 and ended my fast the following day at 12 noon. But before going to sleep, I remember that the back of the door um, to my room, I heard angels singing, and eventually later, within a half an hour, I went to sleep. Right away, within 4 hours, I had a dream where I was in a long line, and um, I was going into this huge building, kind of a movie theater building. Within seconds, I see myself in this building. I am closer toward the entrance. I see every seat being filled with many people already. Everybody taking their seat. There was no empty chairs at all. I see at the fourth ground there's a kind of a blackness coming toward us. It's like a tsunami kind of something was racing toward us slowly. But then I see towards the front left hand side there were kids already getting into a fight. They were not even noticing this. Then all of a sudden, I see my number being called with my name. So I go towards the front, and and the layout is five teenagers. They're there, passing, sitting down actually at this flimsy, what is it, chairs and plastic chairs, plastic tables, um, sitting down, passing out numbers, and they told us clearly that there were only 170 numbers. I happened to be number 134. I asked if Angela, my daughter, was coming with me, and they said we don't know. I was surprised because there was also a ramp on the side of that movie theater, and my two nieces happened to be able to go in with their car, and they said, "Aunt, don't worry about your daughter. We're gonna go ahead and take her with us." So I kind of ignored the fact that I was going to this trip, and I didn't even know where I was gonna go with this with whoever. So I decided to give the ticket back to the person, the young man that gave the ticket to me, and I said, I'm not going. And he said, remember, you have up until night to come with us. Your transportation is at the back. I ignore him, but inside my mind, I said, well, if I want anything, a trip to God knows where, um, he is gonna know where to find me at my mom's house. Um, I go I go into my niece's car. We drove off. And I remember it being a beautiful sunny afternoon. I had forgotten already about what had happened. Then I see myself with my mom in my mom's house. There was a knock on the door in the evening. It was already dark. I asked my mom, are you expecting anybody? She said no, and I wasn't either, but the persistent knocking got me to get up, open the door. And there was this, again, another young gentleman about 25, maybe 28 years of age. He said, "Are you ready? Because I come to pick you up. Your ride is waiting outside." And so by that time, I knew that I did not need luggage. I was at peace, and the fact that it was a one-way trip. I wasn't thinking of my family members at all. I was actually joyful.